Hi guys, it's Miss Stevi. Today we are celebrating Artsy Thursday, so I have something special planned for you. Not only are we celebrating the week of the young child, we are also celebrating here on May 10th. It's on a Sunday, so we're also celebrating mothers. Now, not everyone has mom, so a mom could look like a babysitter, it could look like a grandma, it could look like a step parent, but here in my family we call that a bonus mom. So we are going to make her a project. This is what it's going to look like. It's called salt art. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. So it's going to take a little bit to make, because first, before anything, you have to make sure you have everything you need. So right here I have my little cup of water and my paintbrush. You guys might have a different kind of paint. I have acrylic paints, but you guys might have watercolors. Now for the watercolors, basically what you can do is, for the parents, if you want to drip like maybe 1 or 2 drops of water into each color, that's probably less messy. So it's up to you guys how you want to do it. And then I also have my salt. Okay. I do have a pencil too, because I'm going to help you guys draw your picture. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, what do we start with? We always start by writing your names on the back. So I'm going to write my name on the back. Now you guys are going to write your name. I'm just writing my name. So I have an M, S, T, S-T-E-V-I. And then I'm going to turn it over. All right. And then I'm going to put it on the pencil setting. So here I have a little pencil. And I'm going to start by making a circle. So we're going to make a circle. You guys saw the flowers. You can draw whatever picture you want, but today I'm drawing flowers, okay? So if you want to try it on your own separately, you can do that. And I'm also going to help you write I love you to your mother figure, to your grandma, or to your aunt, okay? So here I drew the circle, so that's the center of my flower. And then I'm going to draw some flower petals, okay? So they just look like, crooked looking ovals, I guess. I'm gonna try to draw maybe 5 or 6. Let's see how many I can fit in there. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's one flower. And then, let's see, I'm gonna try to draw 3 or 4 flowers, okay? So here's my oval. I'm gonna start my next flower. Here's my oval. Sometimes flowers have little fun things. They all look different, just kind of like butterflies, but they're flowers. So I'm going to draw. So here's my oval, so that's the middle of the flower. And then here, this is going to be where the pollen is. Bees love these. Not too much of a fan of bees though, to be honest with you. All right, so I need some more petals here. So I'm gonna draw, let's see, we'll draw some more ovals, but they're a little bit bigger. That way we don't have that many of them. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now guys, not all flowers look the same. So yours might look different from mine. Okay, and that's okay. Okay, we're all learning. Be beautiful no matter what. Okay. All right. So here, I have a flower here and a flower here. Now I'm going. A little bug. Now I'm going to draw another flower, but it's gonna look like. I guess it looks like a lily, but I don't really know. I'm just gonna make squiggles so you guys can draw your flowers however you want. Just don't forget to put in the stems, okay? So here's flower, and it's gonna draw some crazy things coming from it. It's okay if you mess up because we're gonna paint over it, okay? So it's okay, don't get frustrated. And guess what? We're gonna leave this video up so you guys can, you can keep trying. So if you don't like your first one, maybe you can try again, okay? All right, we'll start with 3 flowers right now. So then we're gonna draw, let's see, we have the petals. Oh, you know what we need? We need the stem. So we're gonna draw a stem here. And the stem here. Need some more lead so I can write. And a stem here. All right. What else do we need? Let's see. We have the petals, stems, leaves. Okay, so let's draw leaves. Ooh, that was a loud motorcycle. So we're gonna draw 1 leaf here. It kind of looks like a football. And another leaf here. Whoop. And then, so we're gonna stop right here. And you know what we're gonna do? Okay, you know what we have to do first? We're gonna write our words first. Okay? I forgot to show you, I also have a little bottle of Elmer's glue too. I think it was hiding from me earlier. Okay, so we're gonna start, I'm gonna write, I love you. So, what did I start with? A capital I. So we always start our letters at the top. And the next letter, so we're gonna go a little bit of a space. Beep, so just a little bit of a space. So we're gonna do L, O, V, E. So that says love, L-O-V-E. And our last word is going to be you. So it's Y, O, U. And as soon as you're done with that, you're going to get your Elmer's glue. Now we only need 1 drop of glue, so we only need a little bit of glue. If you use a lot of glue, then it takes a really long time to dry, okay? So you just want to do it in lines, okay? So I'll show you. So first I'm going to do the flower, okay? My glue's a little clogged. Okay. First I'm going to draw a flower. So I'm just going to stay on my lines. There's one, so maybe someone wants to color it in a little bit. We can color it in just a little bit, but we don't want to dump the whole bottle because it won't dry. It'll take a really long time. You guys know how you leave your art projects in the cubby holes because they have to dry, okay? So this should maybe take an hour or 2 to dry. Sorry about that, but I have another picture ready to go right after this. So if we need to pause it to let this dry, then you guys can come right back to this spot. So right now I'm doing the stem and the leaf. And here's another flower. And like I said, that dog's really loud. Like I said, if you mess up, it's okay. If you squirt too much glue, that's okay too. You're just going to wipe it off with a napkin, okay? Or you can color it a pretty color later. And I'm gonna finish my last flower. And then I want to do the words. So I'm gonna do the I. And that's okay if you guys don't do it as fast as I do. I'm a lot older than you. We've had a lot of practice. Oh, here comes an airplane. So here's I love you. Okay, I'll put my glue away because I don't need it anymore. And then what you're going to do, very carefully, you're gonna get some salt and you're gonna sprinkle it over this glue. Don't throw any at the table, don't throw any of your sisters and brothers, and not a salt fight. We'll make it a pretty project. So you're just gonna pour the salt. And you wanna kind of cover it. That way you don't see very much of the glue anymore. And the next thing you wanna do, because you don't want to forget this, you want to take the extra salt off. So have mom or dad help you. So we're going to do, if you have a cookie sheet or a trash can or the kitchen sink, you're gonna shake it, okay? And then you set it out and you let it dry. I already let mine dry. So this one's still gonna dry. Your guys' are still gonna dry. You're not gonna wanna paint the glue whenever it's wet, okay? So here is my dry one. It's okay if a little bit of salt comes off. Some of it's not wanting to stick to the glue, and that's okay. Because you're going to paint it. So you're gonna take a paintbrush, and you guys might have watercolors, and that's okay. You don't wanna get it too thick with color, okay? So here, I'm gonna choose, let's see, I'll go purple first. I'm gonna paint this flower up here. Do you see how the color goes? So we're gonna paint this purple, and actually I have a purple sweatshirt on too. Today must be my purple day. Because I'm gonna make sure you keep on getting a little bit of water in there, that way because otherwise if you don't get some water with it, then your paintbrush is gonna stick to the salt, and the salt's gonna wanna come off, and it's gonna make you frustrated or upset. So here are my purple petals. I'm almost done with this one. You guys can take your time. What else do I need to do? I need to color the middle of the flower. I also brought a rag out just in case I need it, that way I don't mix a bunch of colors. So sometimes you might just dip it in water, and then you might just like wipe that off with a towel. That way it doesn't mix your colors. Because what happens if you mix all the colors together? You're gonna have like a bunch of brown flowers. Okay, so try not to mix the colors. So here's my pretty purple flower. And this feels kind of rough. It's almost like you're painting on sand. That's strange. Definitely a lot different than painting on paper. Okay, next I added in a little flower over here. I'm painting a lot of things purple. I'll do the next ones in different colors. So here's the purple. I think Your mother figures will be so excited when they get this for Mother's Day. So you need to make sure, don't take it to your bedroom and hide it, because it still has to dry. So you have to wait for it to dry, okay? So you can tell them that you're making them a surprise, but tell them not to peek, okay? And then you can have it as a surprise for them on May 10th, so Mother's Day. Whoops, that's okay. Got some purple on there, we're okay. All right, so I got my purple done. Let's see, what color should I do next? I'm gonna do orange. So this petal, it's getting a little thick, I need to add some water to it. It's gonna be orange. That's bright. Lots of airplanes out today. All right. So I have that orange, and then I think I want to do the middle of this one yellow. Almost looks like a daffodil. So here we go. So here's the yellow. Looks kind of crazy, I know, it's okay. That's the thing about art, is it can look any way you want it to look. Doesn't matter how many times you mess up. You technically didn't really mess up because it's your art. And now I'm doing the leaves. And sometimes you just get a lot of color. So you just need to mix it a little bit with water. Not lots and lots of water, but just a little bit of water. So here's my green leaf. And that'll dry, it's okay. All right, so it looks like I have one more flower left to do, and I'm gonna save that one. I am going to make it a really pretty red. So here's my red flower. And I'm making red petals. Mix a little bit of water in with it. And you see how that color spreads and you mix the water in with it? Make it so pretty. Make the middle of this one yellow. I'm gonna add some yellow up here and yellow over here. And then you know what, I'm also going to add some orange. So you can mix colors as long as you don't mix them all the way together. Because we do we do mix colors to make a different color. So if you wanted pink flowers, then you could mix what two colors? You would mix red and white. Just gonna add a little bit more orange here. I'm gonna finish these leaves. And then we have to outline the I love you at the bottom. So I'm gonna add some more water. That way it spreads out real good. So here's my flowers. Some of you may say, Miss Stevie, those do not look like flowers. But you know what? They are flowers because I made them flowers. Because your art can look any way you want it to look. So next I'm going to do the I love you. So we start with the I. And you can choose any color you want. And actually, I'm going to show you something else that you can do. You can do like rainbow colors. So let's see, we can start with red. I'm gonna mix a little bit of color in with it. There's red. And here's orange. Man, those planes are noisy. And then I'm gonna just do a little bit of purple. And then I get some green and finish that O right there. And then I'm gonna get yellow. So right now I have L-O-V. My last letter is what? It is a lowercase e. So let's see, we'll do orange. So you can have some rainbow, you can have some not rainbow. Here's purple, here's the Y. And here's the O. And my last one, let's see, what should I make my last color? I'll make my last color red because we didn't use very much red. So my U is going to be red. Okay? So all you're going to do after you paint it, because it has to be dry before you paint it, the glue has to be dry. So after you paint it, you're going to set it out to dry again because the paint has to dry to the salt, which is stuck to the glue. Reminds me of that one book that we read. You guys remember that Billy Blue is stuck like glue? We want it to be extra sticky. And then also parents, if you want, I have heard of people spraying that protectant spray over this. That way it doesn't shed because the salt kind of comes off just a little bit after it dries. Okay? All right. Well, happy Art Thursday. And I hope you had fun. I'll see you later.